All right, hanging out with Craig Tutt, 2026 athletes here at Riverdale 7-on-7. Craig, you already got a load of offers, man.
Yes, sir.
Just talk about your summer. Where all you been, camped at, took visits to, and everything.
Oh yes, sir. I had a good summer this year. I went to Clemson. I camped at Vanderbilt. Those are only two right now that I visited. I got Michigan the 27th of this month.
Okay.
I racked up a couple new offers. Yeah, it's been a good summer here lately.
Yeah, you mentioned Clemson. Talk about that.
Yes, sir.
That visit. What all kind of stood out to you while you were there?
Yes, sir. Clemson is a great school. What stood out to me was the 99% graduation rate. Yes, sir. They got the good college, good graduation rate. They got good education. You know, education comes first at Clemson, and that's something I like. They got the Paul journey. It's something outside of football. That's something I like too, because it's something that I can fall back on. Like if I don't got football, I got something else. So that's something I like.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
You mentioned camping at Vanderbilt.
Yes, sir.
Talk about that experience and what position they kind of see you at.
Vanderbilt's a good school. They see me as what I play here as a safety, nickel. Vanderbilt's a good school. Yes, sir. They're good.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And you mentioned Michigan. Have you been there before, or will that be your first visit coming up?
No, sir. It's my first visit going up there. I heard a lot about them. I'm excited to see what they got to offer.
Yeah.
Yes,
What
sir.
are you looking forward to the most going up there?
I'm just looking to. Well, I went to Ohio State earlier during on our season, and they talked a lot about the rival against Michigan. So we got a big rival here, Riverdale, as you see. So I'm just ready to. I love the competition, the rival. So I'm ready to see what they have to offer too about the rival.
Yeah, you talk about Michigan, going back to them. Which coaches you kind of talk to the most on your staff, I guess?
I talked to a lot of coaches. I had to look at my phone, but I talked to the head coach the other day.
Okay.
I talked to DB coach, the defensive coordinator. I talked to a lot of coaches, so they're really communicating well.
Yeah.
Really getting higher up on the list.
You mentioned those three schools, and we talked about them. But what are some other schools you're kind of hearing from, talking to a lot right now as well?
I'm also talking to Alabama, Auburn, Tennessee, a lot of schools. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Those are just the ones that's communicating the most.
They all kind of see you in that safety role.
Yes, sir. Safety,
Okay.
nickel. Yes, sir.
Gotcha.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you mentioned the Michigan visit coming up during the fall. What are some other schools you kind of want to get out to? Maybe take some game day visits to.
Oh, yes, sir. Of course, I want to visit a lot of schools. Clemson, of course, Tennessee, Auburn, Alabama. As much as I can get to, I want to visit a lot of schools, as many as I can go to. Yes, sir.
And talk about your transition. You're going into your junior season. What are some things you think you worked on, improved on during the off season, heading into this season?
Some things I worked on is my man. I worked on off man, press man, a lot of things revolving man. I worked on more tackling, making plays in the open field. I worked on just reacting quicker and better on the ball. So,
Okay.
yes, sir.
All right. Sounds good. Appreciate it, Craig.
Yes, sir.